It's gonna be a long video. I'm on. Yeah. All right. She's still locked down. Yeah. Orange is the new black mom. No. All right. No, she's not. She's 70. She's at home. Your mom in jail? Yeah, she's in jail. I'm in jail too. All right, here you go. Let's do this big version. All right, here it comes. Do 4 of these guys. Dang it. In a row. Don't worry. I don't need no help. All right, here. You can do this. 4 of these real fast. 30 minutes for testers. All right, here it comes. Step 1. What is the parent function? Where did it all come from? Boom. Whenever you see this cubic guy, that's the picture you draw. 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. This guy here, I'm going to call it the vertex. I don't know what it really is called. It's like the belly button. It's the belly button that we're going to move around. Let's say move it to the right, move it to the left. It's the belly button that will move, and then we'll do the other stuff. Here it comes. Move 2 units to the left. 1, 2. 2 units to the left. Done. What's the vertex or the coordinates of the belly button? It's a 0. No, it's a -2, comma 0. I'm gonna put V for vertex, even though it's probably something else. Well, why is he even doing that? Because he needs to write an equation for it. What's the equation he's gonna write? Let's do the original. Y equals x cubed. What is the actual thing for this guy? Because I moved it left to right, it has to have an inside. Anybody know what I'm going to put inside the with the x? Yeah, I was checking to see if I was going to do a -2. The vertex has the real coordinates of the point. This guy inside has to have the opposite. Take a look at this if you're confused. It's the same thing except it's a little 2 or a 3 instead of a 2. I'm going to do this guy up. I need up and down. Let me do 1 up. 1 up. What I want to do, here's the original. Draw the original. Oh, why didn't I draw the original over there? Whatever. It's too late now. Let me do the go up 1. So you can see why I'm using the easy version of the test for you. The other one could have made you smarter, but I'll make you hate math. You know, why not love it? This is so easy. I'm so smart. Yeah. Once you decide you're gonna do it, see the vertex on this guy. Anybody know the vertex on this new guy?
0, 1.
But the equation, oh. Anybody can guess what the equation will look like? Let's see what they say. It's a tricky one. Right. Check to see if anybody was going to try and put it inside with it. Up and down goes at the end. Left and right go inside. Let's do a combo on this guy, and I'll do a negative, and then I'm going to leave it alone. The others I'm going to try to have you do for homework. And for some of you, that means you'll never do it ever in your life. But for some of you, you will do it, and you'll be the supervisor of these people, and you'll write them up when they're late for work. All right, here we go. See, 6 to the right, and then I'm going up 4. I know you're going to be a plus inside the parenthesis. I know you're going to be a minus. So let me move it. Where's the original? I'll do the original. I'll just keep switching back to it. Always draw the
You're
original.
going down on 4.
Oh yeah, thanks. So you always write the original and the equation. Why would I rewrite that every single time? Because the more you write it, the less you have to memorize it. It's just inside of you. All right, so let's see if I can draw that picture, then write the equation, then I'll do 1 negative. I'll do 1 negative. Sure, fast. Here we go. I'm going 6 right. Where are you? 6 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done and done. Equation. I moved it to the right and I went down 4. Now down 4. It's just regular. To the right is usually positive, but it's going to switch to be negative. 6. Write it down, see if you got it. I'm going to do this last piece here. Let me just scratch out whatever this instruction is. I'm going to say, I'm going to do a y equals a negative x to the 3rd power. Just what happens if it's a negative power. Somehow it's almost like the official phrase is I'm going to reflect it over the x-axis. the point up, you're gonna point down. The point down, you're gonna point up. I wish I had some animation to do it, but I don't. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's do the original. Let's do the original brown. See if we can do 3 of these with the absolute value, and then maybe next time we'll do. All right. So you're the original. You're the OG. OG stands for original gangster. For those who don't know, so I'll just use it. It also is abbreviation for just original. Gangsters, they don't do well in school. So they decided that O and G were 2 separate things. Original, gangster. But no, it's just... Unless you're a gangster, you know someone. I'm not making fun of them because I want to live. Alright, what'd you say about original, fool? I don't care. No, fool. That's on my hood. Alright, here we go. Let's see. X cubed. Negative, here we go. Negative goes this way. This thing here is y equals a negative x cubed. Alright, that's it for these. I'm going to try and switch to one more of these. Review for 10 minutes, 30 minutes of testing. Alright, I'm about to switch to another page. Everyone who needs this page, right. It's on video. You can always watch it or not. How about I say you can't watch it, then someone like, I want to watch it just because he said I can't, like that. Or maybe someone else, if you could bootleg my video, you can sell it to the others that way. I'm not going to do this one yet. This guy here, I want to do him. Where's his friend? There's this guy here. I want to do the V. I'm going to do 1V, one house. 1V, one house. You'll figure out the rest. If you don't, then eventually a Christmas short. All of these are going to complete. This is your 6 pages, so you must do these. Let's do one V and one house. We do this on this page here. The picture for this is going to be, the picture for that is instead of a U, here's y equals absolute value of x. Find it, write it down. Let me do one left, right on this one. Again, those of you who are like, slow down. It's all the same thing. You're going to see the pattern eventually. Your friends will be like, dude, it's the same thing. All these students move left and right. So here it comes. What you need is the parent function. That part you don't have. Here comes the parent. When I say the word apparent, it reminds you of the words heir apparent. In basketball, heir apparent means who's the next guy in line? Who's going to take the mantle? Who's the next NBA star? The current star apparently is, it was LeBron, but now this whole Steph Curry thing is taking over, so I don't know who's considered the star right now. There we go. Write that down. Hey Thomas, move it 4 to the left. I'm going to do that by the equation, then I'm going to leave it alone. The parentheses, you know how when you go left and right, you put stuff inside the parentheses? I'm going to write it 2 ways. One way that's wrong, so you can feel, oh, it's the same thing, and then the right way, so you're like, oh, so that's how they're going to write it? 4 to the left, here we go, write the original, zinc. Your y equals absolute value of x. Move it 4 to the left, sure, why not? Here is your vertex, 1, 2, 3, 4. Zinc, batteries. All right. The vertex is something. It's what is it? It's -4, 0. What's the equation? But all over for like Lenovo. They're trying to be like Apple. They changed their plugs so nobody else can use it. Now I gotta do that. The guys from Apple, they're gonna go to jail because they're not gonna break into that computer, that iPhone that they're trying to make them break into. I really gotta go fast and let's lose juice, and I don't know where that plug is. I don't think I took it home. Here we go. They moved it over. What's the formula? The original force is that. Here comes the new guy. The new guy is the original. Because we went left to right, I'm going to put a parenthesis inside, which is wrong to do, so that you feel x minus, for the x plus 4. And the close parenthesis, I mean the absolute value. Look what I just did there. When you move it left to right, it's inside a parenthesis. But here's the rule. Because the absolute value bars are kind of holding in the x the way a parenthesis would, the real way, I'm going to put a star next to this guy, that you would see on a standardized test would just be the x plus 4 inside the absolute value bars. They do what a parenthesis would do. What if you wrote the extra version on here on my test? I'd still mark you right. What if you wrote this on someone else's test? They could try to mark you wrong, but you're still right. Would you ever see this on a standardized test? No, you would not. Alright, everything else is going to operate exactly the same way. Up or down goes on the outside, left or right on the inside. We need to make it negative up front. Let's see, let me do one more with the radical, and it's going to be the same thing all over again. They're just trying to show you there's a pattern. Most gangs have colors, most gangs have some sign, most gangs have some procedure to get you in, some procedure to get you out. Let me go down. Anybody have a question on that one? Why don't you do the last one, you'll feel the pattern. Hey Thomas, are we only doing one of these? No, you're doing all of them. We just are only doing one right now in the interest of time. This guy right here. Alright, so here's the gist of this one. It's like a ramp for those who ride skateboards, bikes. It starts here and then just goes up like there. That's the original picture. Here is the vertex, the belly button. I'm gonna, after you draw that, I'm gonna do one over here, write the equation. Alright, so here's the actual page. Why not make it bigger, I don't know. Alright. The radical sign is the inside. It's like your parentheses. So when you do something inside, it's all under the house. Everything outside is behind the sign. So let's do step one. Step one, the original picture, the parent function. The vertex, of course, is at 0, 0. No big deal. That's what the picture looks like. I'm going to move it 2 to the left so you can see like, what? It's the same thing? Yeah, same thing. Can I get one up? Alright, I'll do, is that a 2? And is this guy a 1? Here it comes. 2 to the left. First, let's do the original for you. 1 up. Let's do the original for you. Write down the formula. You are a y equals a radical x. That house is called a radical. Y equals a radical x. Hey Thomas, why are you writing the thing over and over? It's the same thing. Yeah, so that your body takes it in without you memorizing it. All right, step 1 in brown. Move it 2 to the left. 1, 2. Really, I wouldn't make this thing any bigger. I'm out of my mind. 2 to the left. That's it. That's the picture. What's the formula? Y equals, go left or right, is always x. 2 to the left, it has to be a plus 2. I always put this little extra piece to let me know that things closed there. Look at that, see if you're confused about it. It moved from the original, which was y equals radical x, to the new guy. Same thing over here. They moved it up, just like this one at the end. Oh, it is a 1. I'm going to keep that on there so they can see it. Watch this. And move your picture up 1 from the belly button. 1. And it goes up like that. What does that equation look like? In the house. But the 1 is at the end. That's why I put that little mark to say, hey, the 1 is not inside the house. We don't put that mark, sometimes it looks like it is. Notice how it looks just like the old equation. Some of you are now like, oh sweet, I got this. They got about 10 of these. I don't think we're doing them all. There's some other pictures too where it all operates exactly the same way. This is the original that goes there. Pause, take a look at that. See if you're confused. Now, clearly we're going to do more of these in class, but most of them you're going to have to do outside of class. Now, my plan is to have us test on this the second half of next class. Might be too fast. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll send home the video. Some people who watch it, they'll pass this the first time. Those who don't need extra time. So let's pause, look at it. I'm gonna say one other thing about new stuff. Go. All right, 2 of these guys. This is just to get it on your paper, not for you to learn. For those who already know this, you may take a nap now. So anyone who's sleeping, that means you're super smart. Not really. All right, here we go. I go to sleep all the time. Yeah, I know. All right, here we go. 1, 2. All right. Anybody want? I'm gonna talk about drugs, but not like because I want the kids on drugs. The idea is that like Narcos is a movie about drugs. It gets their attention related to that. All right. That said, hey, let's talk about drugs. Well, there's a distributor. If you see The Wire, the little kids on the corners, they have to get the drugs out because they're minors, so they can't go to jail for very long. The guy who could go to jail very long, he doesn't touch the drugs. He doesn't mess with that at all. You don't call him. You get the secondary man. Secondary man is willing to go to jail for the top guy. Okay. That said, when there are drugs to be distributed, anybody want some 5Xs? Hey, boo. Want some 5Xs? 5Xs. Alright. Hit me up. Get my food down there. Yeah, I don't touch nothing. If you see The Wire. So I'm going to distribute the 5Xs to the 3X and to the 4. We both get 5Xs. 5 times 3 is a 15. And 5 times the 4 is a negative 20. Again, this is from algebra. I'm just adding a little flavor to it. It's not like you haven't seen this before. We're just distributing twice. The 5 hits there twice. I'm going to distribute those. I'm going to distribute some 2s. Gotta get some negative 2s. Ooh, they're blue. You want some of that? Got a bag of those. Alright, down here, they're going to reverse it. These 3 different types of drugs that be distributed to these people. Don't do drugs, they're bad for you. In the movies, it always turns out bad. Or vice versa, this version here. I'm going to do this version here, though these mean the same thing. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. You'll see what I mean. Alright, let's get out some 2s. Hey, I might be like Hannibal Buress. I know someone else who... Alright, whatever. But he's famous because he said it. I just said it, now I'm school famous.
Oh my God.
But it's a little bit late because he already did. He's not that funny. I watched his stand-up just because now he's related. He's alright. Alright, here comes. He was in that movie, Daddy, whatever. He wasn't even that good. He wasn't even necessary. They just put him in. Alright, here goes. Negative 2 times 3 is a negative something. A negative something.
8.
Yeah. 6.
Oh, wait,
6.
no,
Yeah,
that's the wrong part.
You blanked out for a second too. Negative 2 times negative 4 is a positive. Oh,
yeah,
she's at the end. She's at the end like, what? Maybe she was cubing it. Notice what I did. Normally I haven't done this. It's my first time doing this, I'll watch this. I'm happy about it. Watch. I did the first one, right? And it turns out the 2 middle terms always combine. Normally I put it side by side and we combine it, but watch, this is my first time putting it right below the other guy. So that now I know the 15 is coming down. Each part of the final answer. The middle, we have to combine them. Negative 20 and negative 6 happens to be a negative 26. You didn't know you can use a calculator. And the 8 comes down, boom, I'm done. Why are they putting this on the test? I don't know. Like you guys can't multiply? Like we don't have a calculator? I like it when some students just, they punch in the whole thing into the calculator. They're like, it won't give you the answer. Yeah, it won't. It doesn't do that. The X's can't be there. All right, let me do one more. Say something about the test, give the test out. Pause. Anybody got a question where you get the 15, the 26, the 8? You are correct. When you're adding them, you're saying this. I have negative 20 of these. I got negative 6 more of these. How many of these do I have altogether? Oh, I have negative 26 of these. So the X is just, it's the thing you have. It's like a negative 20 blue pills. I got 6 more of those blue pills. So on the streets, I got now 26 blue pills. You know what I mean? All right, here goes. Down here, I'll do 8, even though 7. I'm gonna draw the rainbows for 7. I won't do 7. I'm gonna do 8, and then I'll be it. Anybody want some X squareds? Yeah, I do. I do. All right. So you both get some. It's multiplying. We're distributing. How about some 3X's? Gotta get some 3X's. 1, 2, 8. Not like some 3X's. Now the reason they're doing it is your body supplies what those drugs are producing. Yep, some people have hard lives, so they just want to break from it all, you know what I mean? So when they're doing it, they're not bad people. They just want people who want that feeling. Yeah, they want that feeling again. Oh man, that's so good. Yeah.
I I would stop now if I was you.
Alright, so here we go. Let's
You're so
shock values like Daniel on Tasha. Listen to some of this coming. Alright, I'm gonna do this one and then I'm done. I'm gonna do blue and brown. There it goes. Anybody want some of them X's? Come get some X's. I'm gonna distribute the X's to all three of them. And then after that, pass out some of them threes. Threes are more like vitamins, you know. Oh yeah, that's what it's done, vitamins. Wanna get some broccolis? Yeah, not the same feel. Here we go, X's. I'm done on this and then we'll review, give you a break. X times 2x is a 2x to the third power. X plus the x, they kind of exponents add. X times a minus x, of course, is minus x squared. X times a negative 1. So we remember in algebra. Remember that old algebra teacher you didn't like? Yeah, welcome back. Flashback. Ooh, I hate that fool. Alright, here it goes. I'm not him. I didn't do to you whatever happened. 3 times the 2 becomes a 6. Watch this. Because it's going to be 6x squared, I put it under. This is my first time doing it this way, but I like it. 3x squared. 3 times the x, I put it under the x column. It's going to be a negative 3x. And then the last guy, 3 times 1. So everybody's going to go down in a row. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put this line here. I'm about to add them. I'm going to combine them. I'm going to say add. We'll see if that messes things up. I'm at the end of this guy, 2x cubed, you win. You're at the front of the line. You don't have to combine with anybody. You're the big brother. Here you two have to share negative 1 and a negative 3. Some of them are like, where do you get that negative 4 from? It shouldn't be a 3. Can't help you. I don't know what to say to you. Negative 1 and negative 3, another negative 4. So don't forget to combine those. No. The squares, don't go with the x's. And my last guy here at the end. Take a look, see if I did something wrong.
It wouldn't it be 6x squared?
6x squared.
3 times 2x squared.
3 times 2. 3 times 2. 3. Yeah. This guy right here?
Yeah.
That right here in the middle?
Yeah.
3 times 2 is a 6. Hopefully you wrote in pen, now you know why you shouldn't. Alright, here we go. That's a negative 7. Take a look at that. 3 at the end. What happened to him? What happened? Positive 3, negative 1. Okay, no. He's gonna want to stay. He's gonna stay. Why is it negative 6? Positive. Dang it. Hopefully you wrote in pen. You erase it the second time. It's like, oh, I get it. Let's see what this turns into. Negative 1, positive 6, and positive 5. All this is on camera. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna watch it except 2 people. And then you can make it go viral. I don't know how you do that. Oh, I know how. You do some voiceovers. So say funny stuff, like delete me, say funny stuff and be like funny, that'd be funny like that. Maybe if you use language that's inappropriate, that'll make it like a go